Have you ever found yourself taking a class that you've had no desire to be in, or you've found it extremely difficult to do well? Do you normally try to just float by doing the same old thing over and over again, such as rote memorization to learn something? Or do you try different strategies? Well, try not to worry about it too much. Do whatever you can to personalize that information and build a connection to yourself, another situation, or even another class. Because when you build connections between information, you can increase the knowledge of that subject and make that information more difficult to forget. This can be done through imaging, so making a picture for verbal information, coding and putting things into context, self-regulation through making goals and reaching them later, semantic networks, so creating a network and web of information, and connecting that information back to yourself through autobiographical memory. So how did I manage to combine my loves of Spanish, psychology, and education? I managed to combine everything through my experiment for honors in psychology entitled The Effects of Images and Speech Patterns Used for Presenting a Foreign Language on Word Learning. Through this experiment, I got to earn credit for psychology by using my aspirations for being a Spanish teacher. Join me while I give part of my presentation and explain my results that I found.
So now are my hypotheses. I believe that corresponding images will allow for more word recognition than for direct translations. The next is that for the speech pattern, infant-directed speech will allow for more recognition than adult-directed speech. And that there will be an interaction effect between visual and acoustic components on word recognition. Kind of what I used to test this were, there were 50 different items consisting of a visual component. So that would be this up here. And there was either a Spanish word, in this case malabarista, and a direct translation, so juggler, or an image, the picture of the juggler. This is also accompanied by an acoustic component that played at the same time, either an adult-directed speech, so
Este es el malabarista.
or infant-directed speech.
Este es el malabarista.
So my first results, I reached significance in finding that images were indeed better for word recognition than direct translation. So the images group on average remembered 34.33 words versus the direct translation group, which recognized 28.4 words. Statistically significant at the 0.009 level with a large effect size. So overall, I found support for images being more effective for word recognition than direct translations. However, I failed to find any support for infant-directed speech being better than adult-directed speech or any interaction effects. So overall, I think that educators should consider using more images when trying to present vocabulary instead of just using direct translation as is often done now.
And so that's everything. I pretty much used my background knowledge of Spanish, psychology, and education to create, research, and implement a study to determine whether or not images would be better than direct translations for foreign language learning. And they were. So, thanks for watching. Bye!